day, champions. Have you heard of Mother Nature's way of desperately ensuring that we look after each other? Her way of ensuring that you and I are each other's keeper? You may have seen a video going around on social media of Simon Sinek, author, inspirational speaker, and founder of the Optimism Company. The video is about how simple it is to make people feel good through acts of kindness, acts of generosity. He goes on to tell of an experience he had while walking in New York City. There was a man in front of him whose backpack opened, papers flew out onto the street. He naturally bent down, picked up the papers, and gave them to the man. He also alerted him to the fact that his backpack was opened. He then explained about a chemical in our bodies called oxytocin that, when released, binds humans together, as it is responsible for the good feelings, connection, and love humans feel for each other. There are many ways of getting oxytocin. One is through acts of kindness and generosity, because we feel good when we do nice things for other people, and other people feel good when someone does something nice for them. With his experience on the walk, he felt good for doing something nice for the man, and the man also felt good and thanked him for it. There was no expectation of something in return, just one man being his brother's keeper. The oxytocin impact, however, did not end there, as he continued to walk, a stranger came up to him and told him he had noticed what had occurred and thought it was a very cool gesture he had done. This showed that an act of kindness witnessed also makes the witness feel good. Interestingly enough, the more oxytocin we have in our bodies, the more generous we become. And the more generous we become, guess what? The more oxytocin is released. The great cycle of life is making it easier for us to take care of each other. Simon goes on to say that he's sure that the witness will do something nice for someone that day simply because he witnessed something nice being done. He then challenges us to imagine what home, work, friendships, all kinds of relationships would be like if we commit to doing something genuinely nice for others without asking for anything, without expecting anything in return. As I finished watching this video, my husband walked into the living room and asked what I was watching. I quickly explained the video to him, and then he asked me, "So, what nice thing are you going to do for someone today?" I explained that it was not something you pre-plan, as it is more of a spontaneous as and when it is needed kind of act. I agree with Simon that we have opportunities each day to do something nice, an act of generosity for other people. We can definitely take up the mantle of being our brother's keeper. We can be of help, in fact, a great support to each other in many ways. To my husband again, he loves comics and superhero movies. Ever since our boys were children, one of the ways he would teach them to be there for each other and be supportive of each other was to bring their hands together and say with vim the phrase from the novel The Three Musketeers, "All for one and one for all." You see, he understands that building a supportive relationship with family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, people in general, is a key to success in life. There is no better time than now, with all that is going on in this world, to affirm our support for each other's well-being, to show our love, care, and concern for each other in small ways like picking up fallen paper, and in big ways in major areas of our lives such as career, physical and mental health, relationships, financial, and our spiritual life. Can you genuinely commit to doing something nice daily for your family, friends, even a stranger, without expecting anything in return? I believe you certainly can. No sooner had my husband left for work than I heard the neighbor calling and asking to speak to me. This neighbor shared some problems that she's been having regarding career and finances. Issues about disappointment in romantic relationships also cropped up. After talking to her for some time to find out what her options were and the best way for her to proceed, I felt good with increased oxytocin, of course. From her body language and the way she thanked me, I knew she also felt good. Now, I didn't plan to help this particular neighbor that day with my coaching skills and time as an act of kindness, but I was open to it because I believe in being my brother's keeper. So it was a simple act to perform. What I hope you are also interested in, champion, is how to increase your release of oxytocin going forward. Remember, the great cycle of life is working for us to look after each other, to be our brother's keeper, and it rewards us handsomely for it with feeling good, feeling love, feeling connection, care with one another in ways that make life truly worth living. I hope you do take up the challenge of doing simple acts of kindness whenever you have the opportunity, without the expectation of a returned favor. Imagine the amazing world you and I would then create. If you liked this video, please click the like button so I know which videos to make more of for you. Also, share your comment here. I've been receiving them individually, but please do well to also share them here so that more people will benefit from it. Please share the video with as many people as you can and subscribe if you haven't done so yet.